Okay, I'm going to do another short video. I was just in my brother's shop at his house. He's got a pretty nice little shop, all enclosed, and a bike lift. I borrowed his bike lift. Here, this is my dad's old shop slash garage. My house is next door, and I don't have a garage, so I use his. He doesn't use his anymore. And as you can see, I've got the Honda Pacific Coast, which I just bought. I did some videos on that. And here's my Goldwing. And I've got my trailer back there that I pull behind the wing on road trips. Sometimes I use it, sometimes I don't. I got my Goldwing here on this Deltran Battery Tender Plus. And whenever I buy something like this, I always watch YouTube videos to see what people say about the product. Whether, it's good, it's not, save your money, it's worth every penny. Well, let me tell you, these Deltran battery tenders are worth every penny. They will save your battery, extend its life, especially on a motorcycle that is kept under wraps for a while. Boats, cars, anything in storage. And I live in North Florida, so I don't exactly put my bikes in storage for the winter. But I don't ride every day, so I keep them on the battery tenders here. This one, the thing that makes it good, I have an old trickle charger, but they're not good for batteries. But the battery tender, what it does, it's electronic, and it will bring a battery up to a full charge. And then it'll go into a storage mode, which is where the little green light there is. And it doesn't overcharge or constantly dry out a battery. I just recently purchased another one, a Battery Tender Junior, that I'm going to put on my Pacific Coast here. My Pacific Coast is like an everyday rider bike that I've got, so I don't rack up the miles on my Goldwing here, because I like to ride, every day, every chance I get. And these Goldwings are gorgeous bikes, but they're beasts, and it's a big bike, and if you ride it every day and stack up the miles on it, you don't really want to do that. But I go on a couple, 2 or 3 trips every summer. For example, I bought this bike brand new in January of 2013 from a dealer, and then I personalized it for myself. I put running boards with a heel toe shifter on there. I love those, makes it more comfortable. I put these ergo pegs on here for long road trips. You can stretch your legs out. Let me take the camera off the tripod here and show you my baby. It's the same color as the Pacific Coast. I got the Pacific Coast because my Goldwing here needed a little brother. And that's it. But anyway, I put the chrome disc covers and fork covers on there. I like those. The pegs there, the running boards with the heel toe shifter. I had to put a heel toe shifter extension on there because of my big foot. I changed these out to the chrome. Got the little chrome vents there. I put these on the tank because my knees kind of rubbed on there. I added a 20-ounce bike Butler cup because you can go for a long ways on this baby. You get thirsty. And anyway, second GPS. This bike already has a GPS. Satellite radio. ABS brakes. It's beautiful. I got my backrest on there. Sorry about the camera work. I'm not Steven Spielberg. I have my battery tender. The way I did mine is the my brain kicks in here. The intercom system on this bike has a wire back here to plug in for a passenger, and it comes out right here underneath the seat. So what I did was I hooked my battery tender directly to the battery, and then I ran the cord to it right here next to this one. So I'll plug in my battery tender and just put it on the running board right here. And I added this spoiler with the LED light, and I also have this tail blazer. They call it. It makes this flash when you step on the brake. Then I have my trailer hitch. The trailer that I have is from the USA Trailer Store. It's a Lumina XL. It has a swivel hitch on it. Pretty nice. I got my cooler on there. It's got the larger tires. I don't like trailers with small tires. They get too hot. But these are really nice tires. And I'm going to open it up and show you. I've got all my camping gear and stuff in here because I like to camp. Anyway, got my tent in there, got a fan, battery charger, air mattress, little chair up there, Coleman dual fuel stove, lantern, bucket, and then I got stuff for doing laundry, and then I got stuff in here to cook with, and etc. On this trailer, I mounted a fire extinguisher inside right here, and got the bolts out here on the outside, which I can paint those black or whatever. But it's just a good idea, you know, put a fire extinguisher in there, and if I can find me a sticker that says fire extinguisher, I'll put it out here. I haven't had any luck with that yet because there wasn't one in the box when I bought the fire extinguisher. I have a box with tools. In there I have a wheel bearing kit and the tub of grease and the tools to swap out a wheel bearing if I get a bad one. So if I have that happen on the side of the road, I don't have to leave the trailer somewhere. I can do it myself. So, the USA Trailer Store, man, they got trailers. These things are beautiful trailers. And then I went to Open Road Outfitters, and that's where I got my wire harness for the trailer to go on the wing, to go on my Gold Wing here. Anyway, don't pay attention to all the junk in my shop here, but there's my 2012 Honda Gold Wing. Might as well be a 2013. I bought it January 2013, brand new. And there's its little brother that I just purchased, the Pacific Coast. That is a fun little machine. It's like a little rocket. It has a twin liquid-cooled 800cc engine, shaft drive. It's all enclosed. You can't even see the engine. It's a pretty unique machine. And then my Gold Wing next door right there to it with a battery tender on it. Anyway, I'm going to get the battery tender Junior, which I've ordered, and I'm going to put that on the Honda Pacific Coast here. And then there's my toolbox over there with all my tools in it. I got all kind of tools in here. Metric, standard. Up here I've got more tools. Socket. Then I got sockets up here. I got standard. Come on down, I got all my metrics. Come down, I've got heavy duty sockets right there for air guns. My little junk drawer's got all my little gadgets in there and everything. And my electronics drawer where I keep all my electronic stuff for electrical work. And come down here, I've got some old tools. These are metric and standard. They're my dad's old stuff. He's retired Air Force, and he was with Military Airlift Command, and MATS used to be called, and then they changed it later on to something else. So, but then I have other tools in here. Junk drawer right there. And then I got torque wrench, compression gauges there, and then I've got all kind of socket sets and stuff here. And then I got some air conditioning stuff here. I don't use that anymore. I had used that years ago when I worked for a Ford dealer. Here's all my air tools and stuff in here. I used to go through those air ratchets, a couple of them a year. And then there's valve spring compressors and pullers and all kind of stuff in here. And then my paint stuff is down here. A little bit of paint stuff. And this one, old socket. I've got nut drivers. I've got, these are thread files. Pretty neat. And drill bits and Allen wrenches. And then the old sockets and stuff, my dad's old stuff. Then you got tire repair kits, and then you got motorcycle wrenches for motorcycles, tool kits, snap-on hooks. And then I got down here, I got my engraver, and then I've got there's got these things. These are, my brain just isn't working today. Soldering guns. Here's my dad's one of his tool kits. So, I'm going to wrap this thing up, my air compressor and all that over there. It's just an old shop with concrete floor. Hadn't even got a door on it over here. There's my Coachman out there. And I bought that a couple years ago, and I've only used it a couple of times. 27-foot with slide outs is pretty nice. And then the old barn over there, that's where my mom parks her car, and we park lawnmowers and stuff. That's that New Holland Rustler over there. Take a look at that guy. I bought that for my mom a couple years ago, brand new from the Ford tractor dealer, a New Holland dealer rather, because her knees are bad. And she runs around the farm, my dad's farm on it. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up because I don't want to be on here down uploading all day. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the video. Look up my other videos under Wing Rider Moto Vlogs and subscribe, and I would appreciate it. You should subscribe. I tell you what, man, you subscribe to my channel and I may just subscribe to yours. Anyway, until next time, see you later.